Well, good morning, boys.
Good
Morning.
morning.
Welcome back to the Monday Morning Hangover Show, brought to you by the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I don't know if you noticed on your way in.
I didn't see anything out of the normal. I mean, what was going on?
It's a little like it's slightly slipperier
Yeah.
than normal.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed this morning? Everybody was going the speed limit. It was really weird. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know why.
Or
Or
slightly
slower
which is,
than the
which
speed
is
limit.
also sometimes concerning, just depending.
Yeah.
It's better to go slower than fast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I was just texting my wife, letting her know that I got to the studio.
Oh,
Oh well,
So,
you know, if
I
she
got
just turns on
I know.
Yeah.
I was like,
turn on
as
your
as
computer.
we were so
as we go live.
as we were going live.
You know what was interesting though? I think Kellen saw this too. I actually beat Kellen in this morning.
I know. I was not the first one in on a Monday morning,
Wow.
That's
which
Fantastic.
never happens.
well, you
I-
can't say never anymore.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was like, I stopped for gas. I took my time.
Whatever.
he got a pastry.
Yeah, while we
Like,
set up, we were setting everything up, and Tucker's
Yeah.
getting donuts.
Hey,
But
I
What I
wish,
was-
man. I wish.
what I was getting at was that you see that car that was going all slow in front of the plow.
yes,
There's,
It's
there's
like,
a
get-
car getting eaten by a plow.
Yeah, like get out of the way of the plows, people. If
Because
you're-
they don't go. They go quick.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
move.
they're kind of big,
Yeah.
and they
They,
stick to the road even when it's
Well,
slick.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the-
And they have this
it's-
thing on the front that gets the snow out of
that
it.
says
Yeah.
"Move out of my way."
Yeah, it's the rule of lug nuts.
Yeah.
The vehicle that has more lug nuts is gonna win.
My dad always called it the tonnage rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tonnage rule.
Well, that makes sense. Well, let's get into it. The
Yeah.
weather, obviously. Hey, and what we're trying to say is it's snowing.
It
Yeah,
is. It is
it is.
doing that thing.
It's really like snowing a lot, actually. Good
Look
job,
like
weather people.
Nailed it.
Nailed it for the first time in
A couple of years.
2
I don't
years.
know. I always feel like that's one of those jobs when they're on the news. They're like, yeah, it's gonna be somewhere in there. Like,
Yeah.
if they're close to it, they're all right. But
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, that's why I appreciate being able to do the weather
that's
on
what I was
the
gonna
Monday
say.
Right.
That
morning
was my
Hangover show
segue. I was
because
going. I
Well,
only
it's-
listen to one person.
the
doing
only
my
weather report you need is right here. And let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Monday, today, it is cold and snowing. So the high today is 34. Snow's in the forecast all day. And the low tonight is going to be 23. So it's going to get a little bit chilly. Snow's going to stick around. But what I think is crazy is tomorrow, the high is 28.
The high.
So snow's not going to be melting
No.
anytime. Well, not till end of
Not
the
till-
week. But
Yeah. Later.
you
this
got
week.
low of 18 and then more snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think today's kind of the
The big
going to be
one.
the big part of the storm.
It's actually for us. I was looking at a chart yesterday, and like late today and into early tomorrow.
Okay, is our
Is when Prescott is going to get
dumped on?
the most.
Nice. Dumped on. That's kind of nice.
Either
I mean-
way, I was just
You going with it? So so today and tomorrow, snow, cold.
Cold.
The roads are pretty slick right now. We came in to the office to check them out as a community service.
Right.
They we got here safe, but
we all have 4-wheel drive.
I would say
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just all be know that we all
Yeah.
have 4-wheel drive.
and I didn't need to use 4-wheel drive this morning.
No.
And so the roads aren't bad, but I think we're just in the beginning of the
I think
storm.
they're going to
too.
get worse as the day goes on.
Yeah.
I saw a great recommendation from somebody on Facebook. Someone was asking whether or not they should drive in from, I think it was Yarnell.
Okay.
And the recommendation was, if your insurance deductible is higher than what you stand to make today, stay home.
Yeah, well played.
Don't go to like if you're gonna spend more on an insurance deductible than you will by going to work.
I'd be more concerned.
Maybe stay home.
And I'd be more concerned about getting home at
Right.
this point.
Yeah, if you're a 9 to 5er type, you're
Yeah.
gonna be heading home early in the evening. That's when I think it's gonna get shady.
Temperature's
It's
going
gonna
to
get a little
drop.
shady out
Yeah. I only saw one vehicle in the median this morning, and
solid.
I
I
saw 2.
live in Chino Valley, and so I took the long drive up 89.
yeah,
And
you're
All
okay.
was well.
Yeah,
All
just
was
one,
well.
and it was interesting. I was like, how did that? You probably saw it. I'm like,
I saw that.
that truck. I'm like, how did that happen?
Especially in the truck. But yeah, I saw another one coming from Dewey.
Yeah.
There was another one on.
So the roads are slick. So if you have to go out, be careful. Be safe. Go under the speed limit.
yeah, today it's acceptable to drive under the speed
There's
limit.
no rush. I mean, honestly, I'm not. I really don't care how people drive as long as it doesn't affect me. But on days like today, don't be that guy.
Right.
You know, don't be that guy. If you're in that much of a rush, you're too late. Just
Right.
don't be.
Everyone will understand.
Yeah, be safe out there. So let's get in the rest of the week. So Wednesday starts to warm up a little bit. Highs 37, lows 25, but we should be done with the snow by then. Weather clears up. Same thing on Thursday. You got 46 the high, low 34. Friday,
Guess what's back?
we get some more snow maybe.
Back again.
It always.
Be like in full.
Yeah, the high's 39, the low's 25 on Friday, and the interesting thing about when they say it's going to snow like one day, it's amazing how they can be off by a whole day. So
Right.
I would say right now it could be Thursday, it could be
Could
Saturday.
be Thursday, yeah, it depends on, and it could not happen at all.
Correct.
We've had those situations where a storm track looks like it's barreling right down toward us,
Yep.
and then it hits the Arizona border and takes a turn to the
It
north.
says, nah, Rookie's going to snap.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see. I have a inspection
Yeah.
slotted for today, so
There you go.
we'll see how that works.
See how much your inspector likes to be out in the weather.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Friday snow. Saturday, guess what? Sunny again.
Hey, but
39's
cold.
it's going to be
But,
cold all week.
cold all
39,
week.
39's a high. Lows 19 degrees. That's pretty cold. And then Sunday highs 48, lows 25. So we got a cold week in front of us, guys.
It's gonna be a little chilly.
A little chilly, a little moisture, a little snow. You know,
we need
frigid,
it
if you will.
so bad.
we
though.
need this. And you know what? We went. We took the kids out yesterday and kind of drove around. The roads were really fine, but it was so pretty in the morning, like that when
Yeah.
the snow comes. And, so if you didn't do that yesterday, you might want to wait just because the roads aren't as nice as they were yesterday.
But for us, school was canceled today.
School. Let's talk about
And
schools.
possibly
So
tomorrow.
I believe
Yeah.
all schools are Chino school district. Do you know?
Okay.
You might
full,
not know.
like,
I know.
full disclosure, I don't know.
I
because
understand. Yeah.
I don't really follow
Yeah.
I did the text this morning being like, "Hey, school's canceled just
And I'm
for
like,
his sake."
I'm like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. But we got
Just like, hey, this
Just
is what's
so you
going
know.
on with us.
Yeah. And but Prescott's in hybrid anyway, so you know what? Guess what? I don't think they have a snow day today.
Oh, really?
I did see somebody post on Facebook this morning saying that even the online classes were
Because
not
you know what?
Because
That
I
makes
think
sense because
the
the teachers go
Yeah.
to school.
Yeah,
So
they do it from the school.
very
so that's
interesting.
why.
Yeah. So so snow day at Prescott. I know Humboldt's got a snow day going on.
I'd imagine Chino Valley districts have it.
You have
as
snow
well.
out there, right?
Yeah.
So you're
Well, no, I was sitting there thinking of snow days because we've made the joke before that snow days aren't.
don't
thing
exist
anymore.
anymore. We're
But-
wrong.
It
I
looks
think
like-
we're wrong because the teachers are still going to the school to
teach.
film
Right.
all their stuff. So
Dang.
in that case,
Well, we didn't see that coming.
no.
We totally missed that mark.
Totally
We-
missed it.
I think we even had that on one of our shows then.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey,
Snow days didn't
I'll
exist
admit
anymore.
I'll admit my wrongness.
Yeah. Well, it's good for the
Yeah.
kids. The kids need it. You know, this doesn't happen very often
Right.
in our area, and so when it does,
It's
you
a
know,
big
I
deal.
know I have a 10-year-old and he's just, hey Dawson, I think he's watching too.
Hope so.
Hi to the family, hi to Dawson. But he loves the snow. And
Yeah.
yesterday he was up, and then when we just drove around, we didn't get out and get in it, and he was so mad when we got home. But today we are going to play,
Yeah.
and it's a snow day.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
That's
We're gonna
awesome.
go. In fact, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to do that thing.
Yeah, exactly. So what else with weather? Anything other than just it's going to snow a bunch? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of coming through this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. Cool.
Should be
Awesome.
fun. Yeah. And
It's
again,
a
we
play
desperately
week.
need it. I drive by our lakes almost every day, and
Yeah, we need the water.
it's
man.
starting to get really sad how low they are. So.
Yeah. And hopefully the snow will allow it to sink into the
Well,
water
that's
table,
what I say,
sink
this-
into the plants. You
Yeah,
know.
this type of snowfall is great for our water table in general because it gets nice and
Yeah.
sinks in nice and deep. So it's good.
So news. Well,
Yeah.
since we've been
We're
on
14
last,
days
I was
into a
gonna-
10-day
That was like the setup. 14
Yeah.
days into a
Nationwide.
blackout.
blackout.
that never
The
happened.
power grid went down 14 days ago, and so did the internet.
Supposedly.
Oh wait,
Yes.
Now we went down. We weren't here last week. I don't remember why.
Yeah. I think the biggest
well
news.
I think
Was it
you're.
my fault?
It was.
I had
was.
too big of a hangover.
Either
something
that or
like that.
Tiff
Oh
did,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
She wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, we had some.
You didn't disclose the nature of that illness, so I just imagine
it wasn't
y'all
me.
partied together.
Actually, it wasn't me. It usually is, and that's why I'd be the one to definitely admit it. Everything's fine, so that's good. But yeah, so it's been a couple weeks since we've been on.
Yeah. Biggest news: Bernie Sanders.
Oh my
I'm just
goodness!
joking.
Right? No, well, you know what?
I mean, yeah, we swore in a new president last week, but
Bernie's
let's
getting
be
the
honest,
love.
it was
Bernie's getting the
overshadowed.
love.
Bernie is
Getting the love
the
right
real focal point of
Yeah.
the week.
And there's been some really fun ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's only one that I'm missing that I haven't seen yet. And I'll just say it, because if someone can do it and send it to me, it'd be awesome. Maybe Adam's watching, because Adam does this stuff, or you do. Is Bernie in the F-14 Tomcat.
Okay.
Like Maverick.
Okay.
In Top Gun. Bernie in the Top Gun.
Okay.
Or Bernie Sanders.
like
Here's one that I haven't seen. I haven't figured out quite how to make it yet. Bernie Sanders in Stephen Hawking's wheelchair.
Too soon.
And here's
You
why.
heard it first on the Rockstar show.
No. So one of my favorite ones was like a bunch of people dressed in X-Men cosplay.
Oh,
and then
no.
Bernie Sanders in Professor Xavier's wheelchair. And if they can do it with Professor X, maybe we can do it with Stephen Hawking.
Oh, my goodness.
Could you imagine Bernie Sanders' signature accent, though, somehow computerized?
Yeah.
Oh, it would be great. It would be great.
It's too early for this.
No, it's not.
No, there's been some really good memes. I mean, I think
Too early.
anytime you get a new president, new political things going on, people like to poke fun at it.
Yeah.
And I saw some interesting ones about the Wi-Fi password in the White House. That was kind of funny. You didn't see that one?
No, I didn't
I'll
see
tell
that.
you all about that. You didn't
No.
see that one?
No.
You saw it, I'm sure, right?
I didn't.
No, I
Oh,
heard
you didn't? Okay, well, I
Is it
can't.
appropriate for the
No,
show?
absolutely
It's
not.
Well,
But
did you hear about the Peloton?
that he couldn't bring it?
That he couldn't.
Yeah, he
Yes.
couldn't bring his exercise bike to the
couldn't
White
bring-
House.
Yeah,
Couldn't
Mike
bring-
couldn't bring his Peloton
Now,
And I
why would that
because
be?
it actually
Has a camera on it?
Yeah, it has internet access,
Yeah.
and they can't secure it.
Someone could hack it and listen.
Someone could hack it and some kind of thing. So it does make sense, but like it was news thing. Biden cannot bring his
Peloton bike.
Like, and that was it. I was like,
You would think in this day and age that they would be like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, we got it secured. But
Yeah.
But
also,
think
I
it's
guess
like
in this day and age, it's not secured.
the
So.
network that it's on is just not. They can't properly secure it
Wow.
to prevent it from.
So Peloton, you're dropping the ball, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe now. I'm
Get
gonna have
it
to get rid of my
together.
Peloton.
Saying.
Exercise bike.
I was
people.
So note to self: if you have a Peloton bike at home,
I was thinking about
It
it.
can be hacked.
I was thinking about getting one, and then
So
this
you
whole
s-
thing.
I
I,
know,
was
right?
like, you know what? I need
No
a
way.
secure network.
You need a secure exercise
Yeah.
bike. That's your excuse.
exactly. If it's not good enough for the White House, it's not good enough for my house.
That's right.
That's
I don't-
what I mean.
seriously.
Peloton.
So,
Uh-oh.
funny story though, just secure network. So I was watching a movie over the week. Have you guys seen The Internship?
No.
It's Vince Vaughn on also where they get jobs at Google.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think I have seen that actually.
Yeah.
Unimportant,
Or
but
partially,
every
yeah.
time they were talking about it, my Google Home kept going off.
Mm.
So, just saying,
You know what? I think
my secure network is.
we'll talk about secure networks more now. I think than ever. My phone's listening to me, and my wife and my family, because more now than ever, and it's fast. I mean, it's amazing how fast vocalization around my phone is to advertisement. Amazingly how fast it is. You don't believe that. You probably are like one of those guys. Oh, that doesn't happen. That
Just
doesn't
leave
exist.
No,
The
I
lab-
just know how it actually works.
It works.
I know how it works.
It works, and it might. If let's put it this way,
Jar.
if it's, I know for sure. Obviously, if you search for something, if you're searching in those apps or connecting,
It goes
to each
deeper
other,
than that even.
well, I'll tell you what though, I think it's listening.
So I would encourage.
Do you think so?
In
For-
some cases, yes, but I've heard this
Yeah.
explanation before.
And it's so. This
And
is
it's
not my
not
original
wrong.
thoughts.
Yeah,
this
no,
is,
no,
This is from people who actually did some digging
Mhm.
on the process.
Okay. Okay.
I believe it was on a Radiolab episode. It was either Radiolab or a podcast called Reply All. It's one of
Okay.
those two, where they did a deep dive on how this all works
Okay.
and why it feels like it's listening to you.
Spooky.
Right? So Josh and I, we're good friends, right?
Yes, thank you, Colin.
And
It's
if
all right. It's all right. Tucker, don't worry, dude.
you're out.
It's all right. It's totally
So we're good friends, and we both use the Facebook social media platform.
okay.
Okay. Step one. Step two. Location services.
Yes.
Facebook knows that we spend time together. We're at
Okay.
the same location at the same time on a regular basis.
Sure.
So Facebook assumes
That
that
we
we
like
have
similar
similar
things.
interests.
Ah, nice.
So
That's why I get all
Facebook
those.
Facebook will sometimes advertise to you
Mhm.
based on my web searches.
Is that why I get the Wish things all the time?
It's true.
It's from you.
It's why.
Okay.
It's a hint.
I thought you were going to go a different direction with it. I'm proud of you right now, though. I'm like super proud of you.
So that's the majority of how that process works.
Sure.
But
sure.
it goes. It's super deep.
Yeah.
Because
oh no, and I know.
knows.
Well, I've always thought that it's not listening to me, but every now and then I tell you what, dude,
I know
I'll
that
say
it feels
something
like it,
and I'll grab my
but
phone
it's
and the
because
first
it's
thing I'm
that
like,
good.
No,
yeah,
I was
exactly,
like, I 100% agree with you, and I get it. But every once in a while, my wife and I are having just a conversation about something.
Right.
Neither
Yeah.
one of us are looking anything up
yes,
or anything. Neither one of us are even on our phones, and we're just talking about new carpet in the house or something. And all of a sudden, one of us will get on the phone,
And
it'll
neither
be
of you Google searched for it in the last
Nope.
week.
Nope. So every once in a while, that's why it says.
No, because like I said, sometimes it does feel pretty spooky, and I'm not saying it unequivocally does not happen,
I'll tell you,
but there's people who understand those algorithms
Right.
and how almost every site you go to now.
Yeah.
You go to the site, it says we use cookies to
yeah. Oh, it's
improve
everywhere.
your
Notice how that
experience.
is so prevalent now?
Well, it's because of laws now.
Yeah.
It used to only be
And I go,
like in the UK.
No, 'cause I don't
You know,
watch it.
and places like that, but now even
Well,
US
you know,
sites.
and honestly, like for me, I guess I don't really mind. Like you're like no, whatever. But,
No,
but that's
I'm joking about the fact. Like we've talked about the Google Home and stuff like that, and I know
Yeah.
you've said before, like you don't have that in your
yeah,
house.
I don't have one.
Listen, if they want to listen to my stupid conversations about Star
oh,
Wars,
exactly.
then
It was
like there's nothing.
It's so funny because we joke about that because we're like, oh, be careful what you say or something like that. And then someone will say something like, something they shouldn't say.
Right.
I won't even say.
It's like,
things.
please don't say what
Right.
people shouldn't say.
Right.
Correct. They'll say something they shouldn't say,
Right.
and I'm like, we just said our phones were listening to us, and someone's going to say that.
Yeah,
And it's
right.
my kids usually. You
Right.
know, I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
The FBI's gonna be knocking on my door saying, what's
Well, that's
going
why
on there?
anytime I say something that might be controversial, I make sure to
Disclaimer.
let the CIA operative that's assigned to my personal case know that
yeah.
I'm just
Shoot him a quick text.
Right.
It's like, hey, Agnes.
Hey, Agnes.
Just-
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Don't. Yeah. I wasn't being truthful there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot a model rocket
Yeah.
through the stratosphere. Okay. I'm not gonna do it.
Say,
So-
hey, let me know when you're in town again.
Yeah, like, we should get, like,
we'll
I
grab
feel
coffee.
like you know me, Agnes, but I haven't gotten the opportunity to really know you. Let's have some coffee sometime. Come by the office, meet the guys. Let's
Yeah.
You gotta know what's
let's
going
really
on.
get to know each other.
Listen, your file could be the best.
You
in
know
the
what though?
bureau.
You know what's funny is I bet you because they're so smart because we hang out a lot. We have the same.
We might.
We have
They
the
might
same
just
operator.
assign Agnes
Yeah.
to the three of us. We're like, well,
exactly. Yeah, they're
it's
together.
three birds,
We can
one
tell
stone.
we have access to
Yeah.
Facebook's data,
Yeah.
so we
Depends.
know you guys are
Right.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, she got promoted once.
Right.
The team started. Then she's like, "Hey, listen, it just makes sense
Do you
Exactly.
think? Do you think
because we
when?
can just relay all of them together."
Do you think when Zuckerberg's on his phone on
Don't say
Facebook,
his name.
it delivers ads to him?
he must not be named. You know it does. I would love Mark.
Mark, listen, Mark.
But-
Mark, you there?
I would love to see his mobile news feed
Yeah.
someday. Like,
Yeah.
just screen record it and just scroll. Let us all experience what your Facebook experience looks like, man.
Wow.
Unless you're a coward.
Thus, you're
Wow.
scared.
Zuckerberg.
Got called out.
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
So if anybody has any
Don't
connections to
say it 3
Zuckerberg,
times.
Zuckerberg. Bilderberg.
it comes out of your phone.
Don't say it 3 times.
Oh man, what else in the news? Football. I know you're not a big football guy.
No,
right?
but I know that the
you know what's happening.
Yeah, that the Buccaneers
Yeah.
beat Green Bay
They
yesterday.
did, and the Chiefs beat the Bills. So we got the first time ever a Super Bowl is being hosted in a city where the team is in the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay.
Which
It's never happened
Should
before.
be. That should be a thing.
It's never happened before though.
Yeah.
yeah, because only
'cause they-
only certain stadiums can host because
Well, yeah,
they either have to be fully indoor stadiums, which aren't a thing, stadiums with retractable roofs, or stadiums in climates where
it doesn't matter.
it's acceptable to be outside
Correct.
in February.
Yeah,
Right.
and so obviously they select cities well in very much in advance.
Oh, they've got like the
Right.
next 10 already
Yeah, correct.
planned
So-
out.
So this year, the Super Bowl's in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay happens to make the Super Bowl.
Good call, Tampa Bay scooping up Mr. Brady last season.
I got on the social media.
Like,
and
I know
everybody's talking about goats. I'm like,
I know
why is everybody
that.
talking about goats? I have to give him credit that. It's
I do
like,
too. I'm not a huge Brady fan, but I'm a huge fan of his talent. I mean,
that's the thing.
And he's a good guy too. But I'm like, okay, pass the torch kind of thing. You know, like the guy's amazing. He's 43 years old.
Yeah, and he's a legend. I mean,
43 years old, and you watch him play, and it's like, it was funny. He threw
you
an
still got it.
I love it though. He threw an interception, and they showed him afterwards, like his reaction to the interception, and he's like, oh. And then the guy's got to get tackled, right? And he wasn't tackled right away. He's kind of running, and Brady's not going to make any effort to go tackle that dude.
No,
I'm like,
he knows how to protect the
that
asset.
dude is smart, man. He is smart.
He's like, that's the other guy's job.
Yeah,
but
he's like,
that
that's
had to
their
factor
job.
into Tampa Bay's decision making at the end of last season when Brady was up for free agency.
Yeah,
they're like, listen, we are hosting the Super Bowl next year. Our best chance to be there and win it on home turf is if we can pick up Brady.
You know what's interesting is I would wonder.
So they probably spent way more money on him than they should have.
Well, because of COVID too. Like they're letting like 9,000 fans or 20. Is it 20,000? I don't know.
You get tickets to the Super Bowl this year.
No, but they're giving them away. They're like giving a ton away to the first responders and stuff, which is cool. It's gonna be free for them.
Very cool.
That live in that area or whatever. But
I was reading one time like 70% of Super Bowl tickets are actually held by major corporations.
Yeah.
Well, they're not even available to the general public.
Well, what's interesting though is I'm factoring in what you're saying. So they get Brady, pay him a bunch of money, thinking, we have the Super Bowl. If we get the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter. We're going to make a bunch of money.
Right. The city of Tampa is going to make a bunch of money.
The team's going to make a lot. They're going to be there representing the stadium.
And then COVID hit.
Then COVID.
Then it was the replacement.
So, Callan, what's going on with our market, man? Yeah. So if you didn't know already, this is the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott. We are your local realtors that can help you buy or sell a home in the area. And we'd love to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in our market. And
that's my job.
Mr. Kellen will fill us in here.
Yeah.
So right now we have 335 listings on the market.
Okay. So went up.
300. Nope, went down.
It went down a little
bit. Well,
bit.
from the last time we looked at it, it was like, but I think that was just for the Quad City area that it was around.
Yeah. So this is everything
290 or
in between Seligman to the northern border and Cordes Junction to the southern border. 335. That includes single-family homes and multi-family up to 4 units. So it doesn't include commercial and it doesn't include vacant land.
Okay.
Over the last week, 73 came on the market. Lowest was like 70,000 right in there, 69.9 for a little trailer out in there, all the way up to about 1.3 for a pretty beautiful house out in the Williamson Valley area.
Nice.
Just beautiful stuff. 73 went on the market in the last week. 155 left the market. Went under contract. Then we had 14 that were either canceled, expired, or just got taken off the market temporarily.
Sure.
169 went off the market last week. In the last 7 days, for 73 that came on the market. So it's still crazy out there.
It is. It's a great time to sell a home. And it's a great time to buy a home too. I mean, the reality is.
The interest rates are still great.
Yeah.
2.69% for a 30-year fix right now. It's a great time to buy a house.
Prices are a little bit up because the inventory's down, but it's going to cost the same if you're borrowing money because interest rates are so low.
Yep.
So I was listening to someone talk about bubble markets and like, hey, are we in a bad bubble here because prices are up? And there's never been a bust of a market when inventory is so low.
Right.
When inventory is low. And if you think about it, it makes sense because if inventory is low, even if demand shrunk, you don't have it. Yeah, you might increase how long it takes to sell houses, but you're not going to see prices fall to the floor.
And like I said, 169 went off the market, 73 went on the market. Mm-hmm. So we're still losing homes from inventory at a rate almost double than they're coming on the market.
Sure.
That's not even bubble behavior
It's
for
not
a market.
indicative of, no, it's not.
So it's just people are hesitant to list their homes right now.
Yep.
But when they are listing them, and again, you still have to be realistic about your list price.
Yep.
Okay. If you've got a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot house in Highlands Ranch in Chino Valley, you're not getting $400,000 for it. Sorry. No. You don't get to just pick your price.
Right.
Sure.
Still has to be within
Still
range
has to appraise. Still has
sanity.
to.
Of what people are willing to pay.
Right.
It's still a market. It's encouraging to me to see the buyers in the area. I think
Right.
inventory will come back in the spring. Which
I still think we're well over a year away from anything looking
normal, correct,
inventory wise.
So what
Nationwide.
this transitions into something that we should talk about as a public service here a little bit. COVID-19 vaccinations.
Right.
So we're in 1B right now,
Okay.
the county, of the metrics as far as who's eligible to receive the vaccine.
Okay.
Okay, so the state changed this, so it's important to know it was supposed to be 75 and older were
Right.
eligible in 1B. Okay,
Right.
the state's changed that to 65 and older.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're 65, which a big portion of our population is, you're eligible to get the vaccine now. Now, there's different ways of scheduling and different places to go to. So you go to the Yavapai County Health Department's website. It's
Okay.
like just type in Google search Yavapai County Health Department. There's a
You're
link
asking
there.
a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. But the key is this, though. It's if you're 65 and older, maybe you're not real efficient using a computer. Or better yet, people who are watching this, maybe your parents or grandparents aren't able to do that. Help them out, because it's a little daunting and people aren't asking for help.
Right.
And they're just not registering.
Right.
Now, these places are booking up because they're getting them. But
Links in the comments.
yeah, get online and help your family members out.
Schedule it.
Yeah, help your family members out, basically, because
Right.
it's the pharmacies and the places that are taking calls on this stuff, they can't handle the volume of calls they're getting.
No.
So it's better for you to reach out to your loved ones who are eligible and help them navigate and get them an appointment set up. It's easy to do. It doesn't take very long, but do that. Let's kill this thing.
Good info.
All right.
Yeah.
What else we got? Entertainment, local spotlight. Tucker, you got something you want to share with us, or no? Not today. No. So
Well,
entertainment wise,
especially with the weather and everything,
Yeah.
everything's like closing.
yeah. So
shut down.
entertainment. My favorite band is playing this weekend on Friday night.
Are they?
Is it 90 proof?
It is 90 proof, playing at the Birdcage. We've never played the Birdcage before, so it's the first time playing at the Birdcage
Very cool.
Saloon downtown, and it's supposed to snow, so you might as well come out and hang out downtown when it's snowing.
Right.
Start at 7 o'clock, so you can come early.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Might as well.
might as well, right? And then I think well-dressed wolves are playing.
Wolves?
Wolves.
What's a wolf?
I didn't say. I said wolves, and I went.
Wolf is the
I didn't
sound
say
that a
wolves.
dog makes.
Damn you guys.
Sorry, man.
That's okay. They're playing. I think they're playing at Jersey Lily.
Nice.
And then I'm not sure who's playing anywhere else downtown. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, put your stuff on Facebook so we can share it with the world.
Yeah.
I know it's tricky out there with COVID and different places aren't open right now, but hopefully we'll get into this through winter and into spring and get these establishments back up and running. Right? It's tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky. Anyway. Oh, I love these guys. So, happy Monday.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're.
Go enjoy the snow.
Yeah.
Don't go to
Yeah,
work.
Don't go to work today.
Yeah.
No one's gonna care. I mean,
Don't.
Yeah. Tell your bosses.
wait. Let me think about this. Where would I might go today? Like maybe
Where would you
In-N-Out?
might go?
Maybe In-N-Out.
Where would I might go?
Where would I might go? Like,
Where would I
Yeah.
might go?
where would I consider going?
If you
today?
say that with a
School's
deep
closed
southern
today.
accent, it sounds like where
would I
might
might
go?
go?
You know, it
Yeah.
might work.
No, it's okay. You guys can say whatever you want, but I just want to make sure that when we tell people not to go to work, that it's
Like
they
unless
don't
you're
work
at,
somewhere
like,
I want to go.
Right.
Makes sense? Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because if they're closed because we told them not to go, and then
Right. You heard it here, folks.
you did.
Only Josh is important.
I was thinking out for you guys too.
No, but
Gonna go sledding
honestly,
with
yeah.
the
If you don't have to go out, don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play in the snow.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be fun.
So
Yeah, we should send pictures to each other.
we should.
Yeah, that sounded really bad, but
Yeah.
only. Never mind, guys. We love you. Happy Monday. We'll see you in a week. Next
Yeah.
Monday, 9 o'clock
Ish.
ish,
9ish.
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 It is a hangover show.
I know. It's just like, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Whenever
there.
we get there.
Yeah, so we love you guys, and
Yeah.
if you need help with real estate, give us a call. Rockstar
You know what
Group
to do.
out.
Peace.
Peace, guys. So yeah, I mean, this is the after hour
Time
show.
to go sledding.
Yeah, you just toggle that, the top one. Bye.